Let's assume everything works good. What's next on your plate for
Um,
3.17?
well, for now the 316 is out. We got the Solana was going to be resumed. What was the other ones? There was Solana. There
Dewey, I
was
think.
Rapid Swaps is
Oh
probably
yeah,
going to
Rep
be
Sauce.
flipped on pretty soon. Limit swaps is going to be re-enabled again. There was a
Right.
bug that we had to fix. And then the other thing too is like we might be enabling memless outbound. That's been in the code for a while and it's been running on StageNet, like testing and validating that all that logic works well. So we might be flipping that on mainnet, which would basically mean that we stop signing outbound transactions with memos. And the reason why that's nice is because it reduces the amount of gas or transaction fees that we have to pay to get something on chain or whatever, and so it just makes things like a bit more gas efficient. And it opens the door for BDC batch outbounds as well. Thank you for Worth a Coke. It kind of creates the pathway to kind of get that feature landed, which that's really great too, because again you're reducing your gas you're paying per transaction, so you're being more competitive in that kind of sense. And we can effectively sign like near infinite. I want infinite's probably a little bit hyperbolous, but we can sign a single transaction that has 30 outbounds or almost any arbitrary amount, so to speak. So we can really have the outbound signing be fast as heck. I remember the day we haven't seen this for years though, to be fair, but like we used to have the outbound queue get stacked up, and usually because of some sort of TSS signing bug or something like this, but like we used to see that kind of be like stacked up to like hundreds of outbounds just waiting to be signed, which is really problematic for like arbitrage bots because their capital is basically stuck in the network and they can't get it out to re-arb the pools and whatnot. But once we get that going, we could like if we had like some sort of queue bound built up, we could clear that queue and like real fast. That's something I think we're working on. Actually, Liquify is actually working on that right now, and I think that's it for 316. I think if I can remember.
Yeah, that sounds pretty. Yeah, that sounds pretty reasonable. Yeah. Maybe I should just screen share. I don't know. I mean, it's so big. Here, let me bring it up here. Boom. Yeah, I mean, look what Hugin did, you guys. Look what Chad and Hugin and all the devs did. This is crazy. I'll slowly scroll through it, guys, but yeah, this is definitely a record here.
So
And I
much
love,
stuff.
yeah, it's so much stuff. Divide by zero panics, over solvency stuff. Man, oh, then the bond/refunds, guys. We did have a bug in the previous version that is in this update, so don't expect it right away, but it will come eventually. It always does. We had a Tron fix. You guys, look at this. This is incredible. This is incredible, and I am so excited to see. And then what you said earlier, Chad, is maybe you'll make these PRs fatter, so there's more things in one PR, so you don't have a long list of 10. So more efficient, fatter PRs. Maybe we'll have fatter PRs and we'll still submit 96 of these suckers. I don't know.
That
Wow.
would be basically being like almost like a 10x output, right?
Yeah.
Because like which would be amazing if we can get there. I mean AI is going to make that easier to achieve, but in the coming future. But
Yeah.
317, which we're obviously in the mix now. Intents will hopefully be merged with part of 317, so that code will hopefully land. We may not flip it on with 317. You might require more time of testing and validation, but at least the brunt of the code will be hopefully merged for 317. The over solvency thing, so we're just sweeping over solvency in the pool and giving it back to the community in one form or another. And then the other one I think we're going to have for 317 is the BDC zero conf trading. I think that's like one thing I think would be pretty interesting, just to give us much faster swap times for BDC trades. It'll work for other UTXOs, but Bitcoin's the real significant one.